you doing? I just want to take a couple of minutes and read a note from Joey Benin, who couldn't be here tonight. He's watching right now, and Joey, I got it right here, and I'm going to read exactly what he said. Our relationship with the rabbi goes back 65 years, when we first heard that there was a Sephardic rabbi at BMG. We studied together twice a week for many years. After Minhag Gedulah, the Bachurim would line up and ask the rabbi various questions. Rabbi Abadi's approach to halakha was always practical, sensible, and honest, reflecting the true spirit of halakha. It was always grounded in deep understanding of the sources and never influenced by public opinion. The rabbi was not afraid to stand alone for what he believed was the correct psak. His principled outlook had an outsized impact on our family. Despite his many personal challenges, he maintained a fertile sense of humor. We should model our behavior on the rabbi's midot, which exemplified modesty, humility, courage, and emet. I will miss my best friend. I promised myself on the way here that I'm not going to cry. So I'm trying to handle it, so just a little patience, it's going to be good. So, okay. My first exposure to Rabbi Abadi was when I was working for Joey Benin, 1973. And I came to Neptune, New Jersey, where he had his office. And Joey had a little refrigerator in his office. I said, Joey, what do you got in there? He opens it up. Entenmann's Donuts. Entenmann's Donuts. The only kosher donuts at the time was Stumer's. I don't know, you guys are much younger than me. Stumer's was the only brand that was kosher donuts. What do you mean you have Entenmann Donuts in there? Rabbi Abadi said I could have the Entenmann's Donuts. Give me one. I ate the Entenmann's Donuts. Lo and behold, a year later, they got the OU. My second exposure is what Teddy brought up before. We were learning with Rabbi Michael Haver, Alav Shalom, and he calls me and he tells me, I'm going to bring Rabbi Abadi to the class. No problem. I'm out. I'm out. He said, what do you mean you're out? It's not for me. He's not for me. I'm a wise guy. I'm a Brooklyn guy. I can't talk to a gadol like Rabbi Abadi and have a conversation with him and learn with him. He can't handle me. I'm crazy. That's impossible. I'm not going to do it. No, you got to do it. I said, I'm telling you I'm not coming. He twisted my arm. I came. I said, I'm going to sit in the back. So like Teddy said, we had 15, 20 people that thing. And I sat literally in the back by the door, so I was ready to escape. And I listened to that class. I have a different take than you. And I said, wow, this was an unbelievable thing. I never thought he would talk like that. He walked into the room and you like felt the Kedusha walk in with him. You just felt it. And I'm sitting in there and I didn't say a word the whole time. Very un-Eli-like. Okay, we come the next week and like he said, the class narrowed down. And now I started talking. And he handled everything that I said. Any question, any right curveball, left, no matter what. And I said, this is an unbelievable thing. And his demeanor was way beyond what I expected. Was just, I never learned with a rabbi like that ever, till today. It's the only one that I could learn the way I learned with him. The first time I told him, he said something, I don't know, we were learning. I said, Rabbi, I don't buy that. What? I don't buy it. I don't buy what you said. What does that mean you don't buy it? Could you explain to me what it means that you don't buy it? I said, it means I don't understand what you're talking about. You're giving me all these things. He says, oh, okay, no problem. Let me repeat it and we'll go through it. Patience. He had patience like I never saw before in my life. Like Teddy said, we stopped doing it in West Deal and we came to Lakewood. And he did bring his RNS sandwich with him. Sometimes I joined him from the deli. We would sit there. And then came Pesach. And one of the problems that he talked about on Pesach was how the supermarkets and how the all the food companies ripped the people off on Pesach. It used to drive him crazy. And what was the proof? So I told him, and you're not going to believe this one. So I went to Food Town or whatever the supermarket was. They have the kosher for Pesach section, and the regular section over there that have a kosher aisle. They had the same product. It was gefilte fish. I know in SY don't talk about gefilte fish, but that's what it was. It was gefilte fish. Gefilte fish, I don't know, I'll make up the number. I'm not sure the exact number. It was $3.99 in the kosher aisle, but in the Pesach aisle, the identical thing was $5.99. That made him angry. That made him angry. All these things that used to go on, you say, how could yeshiva boys, how could people afford to go buy stuff on over there when they're ripping them off? That's when part of the reason why the Pesach list started. He says, this is unbelievable, it's unacceptable. It was unacceptable. And the Pesach list started. And when we came out with the first one, so I'm talking to my friends, my brothers, my cousin, my uncle, everyone. You mean you could have that on Pesach? Yeah. You could have that on Pesach? Yeah, what's the problem? Where's the hametz? Show me where the hametz is in there. There's no hametz in there. Okay, it's something new. And this is 40 years ago, about, give or take. 40 years ago, it's unheard of. It was unheard of. Rabbi Abadi turned the kashrut world upside down. Upside down. Like Teddy said, every shul, at least in my area, every shul, every kashrut booklet you'll find. These are our kosher for Passover, that way thing. And all of these 10 pages don't need hashgacha for Pesach. Where did that come from? It never happened before, Rabbi Abadi. My phone used to ring off the hook for weeks before the holiday. Eli, what's new on the rabbi's list? What's new on the rabbi's list? What's new? Every year, back and forth. Then they started kashrut.org. And the other the thing, whatever they have today, they have two of them. You guys got to get it there. You guys got to get together. All right? So there it is. Thousands and thousands of questions and answers on there. People want that. People are interested in that. People want kashrut. People want to know what they could have and what they can't have. And that's a service that's done to the world that is unparalleled. When the rabbi also came out with a thing with gelatin, also turned the world upside down. In my family, I still have one that won't eat gelatin. It's my daughter. All my sons are in. They'll have gelatin. But here was the real test. So gelatin's kosher because this, that, whatever. We were learning. I said, okay. I went to the store and I bought a box of malamars. I told you guys the story. Malamars, I don't know if you know what malamars are. It's a cookie with a marshmallow covered in chocolate. It's unbelievable. Okay, I bring it to the rabbi, to the class when we have it with Teddy. You can remember this? And I bring him the box, I open it up, I said, Rabbi, is this kosher? He tastes the thing. Yeah, I said, but it has gelatin. He says, yeah, it's kosher, you could eat it. Yeah? I open it up, eat it. What? Yeah, eat one. No, I don't want to eat one. Chaim! Come inside. Chaim. He brought Chaim into the room. He said, eat one. Say beracha. I think he said mezonot on it because there was a cookie on the bottom. I think he said mezonot on it and he ate it. I was floored. I was absolutely floored. He made B'sak halacha, like you say. He stuck to it. He stuck to his guns through and through, no matter how many machine guns came at him, how many phone calls came at him, how many letters came out at him, didn't care. This is kasher, this is taref, this is good, this is not good, this is mutar, this is asur. No problem. You don't like what I say? It's okay. You can be cholek on me all you want. Not a problem. You don't have to agree with everything I say. No problem. But throwing darts and stuff like that is not acceptable. I miss him. I miss his presence, his knowledge, even that he was in the world, that the world is a little bit darker in the Torah world. It's a drop darker in the Torah world that he's not here. And that bothers me tremendously. However, he has students that are going to grow and grow and relight this. He has children that are keeping his father's legacy alive. I want to tell them all, thank you very much. My life has changed, like Teddy said, my life has changed because of him. Totally changed. I went to Miri Yeshiva for 4 years. I didn't get 4 years what I got out of him in 10 minutes. It's just an unbelievable relationship I had, which I could never forget. I want to wish the Rebbetzin, Avraham Chaim, Aharon Yehuda Nehama, and their family good health,
Amen.
very good health, Bezrat Hashem, and they should have peace and shalom and keep their father's legacy alive. Thank you.